All right, all right, all right. Welcome back, y'all, to another week, another episode of the No 304 Show. And I'm here joined with my co-host Blue Ray. What it do?
Man, what's going on, family?
Chilling, man. Same old stuff, man. Different day, man. How you been?
Man, I'm good, man. Blessed by the blessed, man.
Absolutely, absolutely. Man, let's scroll up and see who we got in the building, man. Let me see what we got up in here so far. We got my brother Joe Thompson coming through, standing on LDBC business. We got Jalen Hudson in the building. We got the brother AB up in here. Woke is in the building. The lovely love is the word is in the building. We got Rick Blackwell, what it do? CB Sports TV. Ratchet since 91. Code 67 Sports TV is in the building. Tamir Ali. Vincent Williams up in here. Mo 2013. What it do, family? Shout out to my brother Jared Green up in here. What it do? Salute to everybody that's in the building so far. And
Shout out to the Chiznat. Appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all like the video. Make sure y'all share the video.
Yes, indeed. Share this joint, man. On all your social media. Let everybody know we live, man. We finna go do some cooking over here, man.
So, man, what you think about the fight this weekend, man?
Which one?
Pacquiao.
Oh, man, I thought Pacquiao won the fight, to be honest with you, man.
Hey, say, we on the same page, and I thought Pac-Man won, too. They robbed that man, hands down.
Yeah, I thought he won the fight, man. I thought he, for him to be twice that dude age and be out there outworking them. Barrios did land some punches here and there, but, like, I thought Pacquiao, to me, it was like 8-4 Pacquiao, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What's up, Phenomenal Mexican? What it do? Yeah, but that's how boxing go, man. Sometimes, man, they you would think it would go to Pacquiao. They'd be a little biased towards him or something, but nah, man, they figure Pacquiao done, and they play politics.
Right, that's how it was. 100% politics, as far as they know the longevity of having Pacquiao holding the belt and moving forward. I believe it had 100% to do with that, bro. It's just my personal opinion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's probably it. What's up with it, Phenomenal Mexican? What's up, my brother? 88 job up here. I'm sorry, 88 Sports Talk. Salute, fam. And we got brother Coach 67, and we got Dillian G. What's happening with it? He said Trump sting.
What happened?
Well, we're gonna talk about it.
What happened? What somebody say?
No, he said Trump sting. Talking about Trump and Epstein.
Oh.
But yeah. All right, man. Let's talk about the first topic, man. This is gonna upset y'all. This is surely to upset y'all.
What you got? What we got cooking, 78?
Man. This one of the ones you sent me, man. This one here right here pissed me right off. Let me see here. Old girl, let me hear.
I think abortion is dope.
How is it? Why is it dope?
Because I love the idea of choice. I love the idea of healthcare. I love the idea of if I have endo, if I'm high risk, if I know that like I have some sort of genetic chromosomal abnormality, that I can really prevent the issue before it gets deeper.
What does abortion do?
Removes cells that were there by accident. I don't know.
What type of cells?
Sperm cells?
Nope. The sperm and egg cease to exist once they've united.
Zygote, right?
Yeah, that's the first step. Embryo, zygote.
Like your eggs have embryos in them.
No. An embryo is when an egg.
Embryo eggs have embryos in them.
So we're talking about human, but when a sperm from a male and an egg from a female unite, they are not now a sperm and egg. They're an embryo.
So like removal of an embryo is an abortion. So like that's murder.
It's a unique set of DNA, and you're ending their life. You're stopping them from growing.
Planned Parenthood is like a form of healthcare. So like if you want,
but they kill babies.
Okay, they also do more. Are you educated?
Yep.
From where?
Just basic embryology.
Embryology?
5th grade, yeah. Learned it in 5th grade.
The squares, no, bro. Wait, this is actually frying me. Guys, kill all the babies.
Yeah, see, this is exactly what I'm talking about, is that you say it's not a person, but you want to kill the babies.
No, because it's
Would you kill his baby if you got pregnant?
Yes.
Wow.
Absolutely.
I think you need to run, really. I think you need to run for the hills.
Really, it's her choice at the end.
It's like little pieces. I would rip rip it into shreds, that little embryo. Why? Because I don't want a kid. You getting paid for this? Are you killing? Do you fuck her? Do you get paid for this? Holding a camera up?
Yeah, so we're actually this thing called married, and we respect each other. And if I were to ever get pregnant, yeah, it's actually the most beautiful thing that you can do with someone.
GG's. GG's.
You would totally support her killing your child?
Oh yeah. you don't understand.
yeah.
There's so many issues wrong with this topic. There's so
I
many.
hope you guys never procreate, because that's really scary.
Don't
touch it.
They just had.
Don't touch it.
Call the cops.
Don't touch my stuff.
Call the cops, bitch. They just had a.
Why are you calling me a bitch?
Because you had a tone, I matched it.
Just don't touch my stuff is all I ask.
Noted. Thank you for the acknowledgement of boundaries, I guess. They just had a gender reveal over there. Let's celebrate life from the people who want to have children, who want to have. Go ask that pregnant lady over there whether she should have aborted her kid. Deflect this happy, go love, like, geez, praise.
Why do you always bring up religion when nobody brought up religion?
It's like, I feel like that's like the only relevant argument.
Not science?
Not science, no.
It says human life begins at conception, therefore human life is valuable.
Super subjective.
Yeah, man. This video really grossed me out and upset me. And that's fair use, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Anybody might feel some type of way. We're just reviewing the content. Yeah, man. Blue Ray, what's your thoughts on it, man?
Bro, like, people like this, even though it didn't happen to them, the mother didn't have an abortion with them, but I'm pretty sure they would feel some type of way if we can have an imaginary situation where, hey, there was a possible situation where they could have been aborted. The actual individual that's communicating, the actual person that's actually talking to us, that if they parent would have said, hey, I should have aborted you, I'm pretty sure they will feel some type of way. Because I'm going to be honest, even as a grown man, I would feel some type of way if my mother would have said, I should have aborted you. You know, so for them not to, have any empathy. And then the goofball that she with, he's so goofy. He sit up here and say, try to rationale with this lady that he dealing with. It wouldn't bother me. I wouldn't care. Like, what? Bro, he was a goofy. Straight up, bro. And they just show you the beta males and the lames that's out here in this world, bro, and just add to society that don't need to. But that's a whole nother. I ain't gonna go there. But it's just truly sad, man, because when it comes to parenthood, and if you know about what they're really doing behind closed doors and what they're doing with these stem cells of these kids and body parts and stuff like that, really do your extensive research. It's really disgusting and it'll blow your mind, bro.
Man, I was disgusted listening to her talk first when she started, because she made it clear and plain she's uneducated about the subject matter. But yet, what happens with a lot of people, ignorant people, they try to talk like they're intelligent, but she didn't have no knowledge of what she was talking about. She didn't even know what an abortion actually is.
Mm-hmm.
She's pro-abortion, but can't even define what an abortion actually is. So I'm like, man, look at this ignorant. People like this should be banned from having sex. If you don't even understand what goes into the process of having sex, how a baby is actually made, you don't need to be having sex. You are
100%.
Yeah, you a grown child. You know what I'm saying? You are adult adolescent at the same time. But anyway, like the brother Jerry Green said in the chat, she was embarrassed because she did what she knew right away that she was above this conversation was above her pay grade with this interviewer. She thought she was gonna have a viral moment of saying something, something slick, and she ended up embarrassing herself. So then she started insulting the interviewer to make up for the fact that she embarrassing herself, right?
Yep.
So then the lady asked her, so you would unalive your boyfriend's baby if you got pregnant? She said, oh, absolutely. And this fool said, yeah, bro, dudes like that, I swear I want to slap them. You know what I want to do? I want to take like some locks, put them in a sock or a brick and just stuff it down one of them big Christmas stockings, swing it over my head, and then slap the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
This is a big idiot. This dude It's no coochie in the world that good. It's no loneliness in the world that good where I will be okay with a woman telling me she gonna unalive my child
Facts.
just because like she ain't ready to have. Okay, you ain't ready to have one, then that means you need to be on the shot, the birth control. I need to be wearing condoms, so get a vasectomy, something. But you can't be out here having unprotected relations, unprotected sex, and then say you gonna unalive the baby if you get. Oh, I'm just gonna unalive. It's too free willy nilly with people offing these kids, man. I don't respect nobody like that. No dude or no woman who the unalive the baby. You can't come out here. Now see, this is the type of stuff I be talking about, and people be wondering why I get so emotional and upset when it comes to certain topics. It's because I know from my personal experience that most people are hypocrites. There's no way you can come out here and tell me you care about what Jeffrey Epstein did to some kids, and you done unalive 2-3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
You can't tell me. You can't tell me. Oh man, you heard about Trump? You heard what Trump did? You heard about what Diddy did? You heard about this and that? Like, yeah, I heard what your girl did. Last year too. She unalived your baby, and y'all was okay with that. So I'm like, I'm trying to figure this out here, man. Like, people are just weird. What's up, Sheldon? But anyway, what's your? I know. I mean, we both share, I think, similar views when it comes to abortion. But like, what do you think? What do you think it should be left up to the states? What do you think the abortion law should be if you had it your way?
Yeah, if it was up to me, bro, I don't mind it being in the state's hands because it like the way it changed in Texas, right? Like, I think it'll help people be more responsible, or it should help people be more responsible if abortion was illegal. You know what I mean? Or if it was banned. So because we have too many single mothers, you know, it's a lot of nonsense going on, and you know, I just feel, bro, like I'm gonna get way off topic with this, bro, because it goes back to society, right? So let me cook on this real quick. I believe that the government should not incentivize single women.
Right.
Because if you continue to incentivize single women, then that's just gonna push and support. Hey, I can get pregnant, I can get subsidized here, I can get this, I can get that, I can get this. Why don't they take those same funds and allocate that toward married people? And then if they say, hey, if we get married, we have a child, guess what? We could get these subsidies that'll help us as a family. And so instead of subsidizing or incentivizing single people, do it to the married people. And in my opinion, that'll bring more people together, and we'll have more families instead of having a bunch of single parent homes. And we see what that does to the community overall. You know what I'm saying? So it goes back to, you know, if they stop, giving these certain things for people who are single or whoever having all the kids, I believe that along that also will stop as well. That'll help the situation.
I agree 120%. Man, shout out to my brother walking down Ram in the building. What's up, Dale Reeve? What's up with it? Brown Sugar, the lovely Brown Sugar Tay, truly chosen. Salute to everybody in here. Cameron Hooper, salute. And if I missed anybody else, salute to y'all. Let me get to these super chats real quick. Justin Cash is in the super chat. Appreciate the love, family. Thank you for the support. Chef Deputy Mac in that super chat with the 5-piece. Appreciate the love, fam. Brother Stephen Nutter, Mizak. See you in a couple weeks, G. Right. Yeah, man, I agree, Blue Ray. I think that they have to go back to incentivizing marriage. I think, like you said, more people will get married or stay married if there was some type of incentive to do it. They reward. Right now, you hear like one of the stupidest phrases I ever heard in my life. I never understood this. When I first heard it, I didn't understand it, and I still think it's one of the dumbest phrases ever spoken by a human being. I can do bad by myself. Now, what kind of dumb mess is that? I can do bad by myself. Now, think about this now. Now, I had this conversation years ago with this one brother. I used to see this brother all the time. And this brother wasn't working. And he was, he was struggling, you know what I'm saying? Good dude, but he was struggling. And he was going through a transition in his life and stuff like that. He was in his mid-20s. He had a girl and he had a child, right? And they had their apartment and stuff like that. And they were on, they were living on, what you call it? What do you call it? Not is it assistant living or rent assistance? They get rent assistance, right? So they get the rent assistance. But the brother, he wasn't comfortable with the rent assistance. He didn't feel good, right? So I used to see him all the time pacing up and down the street, plotting. And I know what that pace is because I've been there. When you pacing up and down the street, you thinking of a money scheme, how to get money, and what do I gotta do to get the money? And you're trying to justify doing something stupid. I know I've been there. So so when I seen him pacing all the time, I had a conversation with him, just chopped it up with him. And he told me, like, at the time, I was hustling. I was, allegedly selling weed at the time. So when I seen him, I knew he was hungry. So, I looked out for him and said, hey, man, here. You know what I'm saying? Woo, woo. You know what I mean? If I can trust you, so I'm going to start you off with this, and I'm going to see what you do. If you run off with it, you know what I'm saying? Then, hey, that's on you. That's your opportunity missed out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I looked out for him, and he did good, right? But anyway, point is, I got to know the dude pretty good. And so he started making money. He didn't have a car. Him and his girl would get up, get their baby dressed and stuff like that. They would get on the bus, right? They'd be at the bus stop waiting, get on the bus. Young people hate taking the bus. They guys like they too cool to take the bus, right? So he taking the bus, he doing all this stuff. And I'm just thinking like, man, this dude is out here grinding, because eventually he ended up getting the job, right?
Yeah.
But I'm like, man, this dude getting up every day, going to work on the bus now, ain't crying and complaining, right? His girl is not pressuring him to go out there and do something stupid and go get a gun and rob something. She being patient with him, and she recognized that she got her a good man, right? Now, I say all that to say this. I used to hear women say stuff like, oh, ain't no way. I'm not being with no dude on the bus. I'm not being with I can do bad by myself. You can do bad by yourself. So if you got a man, right, and y'all in a bad situation, right, when you need help, he can help you. When he need help, you can help him. Y'all might be both doing bad, but together, y'all have love. Together, y'all can help each other, and y'all can be doing good. But you would rather leave your man because you're not where you want to be in life. You would rather leave your man, leave the father of your child, and go do bad by yourself. I think that's some stupid. And the only reason women say that kind of stuff is because the government, they know they can fall back on the government.
Yeah.
The government gonna look out for them. Now, and
100%.
Yeah, the government gonna look out for them. There's no way people will be saying stuff like that if this America treated you like these other countries treat you. If you don't work, you don't eat in other countries. See what I'm saying? But in America, you know how rich America is? It's homeless.
Oh yeah, we done rich.
It's homeless people that's 300 pounds, and they homeless, eating leftover McDonald's out the trash can, eating Pizza Hut that people are throwing away. You know what I'm saying? So you can't go nowhere else in the world and find a homeless person 250 or 300 pounds. That's how rich we are. You understand? But anyway, man.
Nah, you're right. You cooking, bro. Yeah, you preaching the gospel, and that's what we need, bro. That's why it's a No 304 show. We're gonna keep it straight 100 and tell the truth over here, man.
Absolutely. But yeah, let me get to this next topic here, man. This topic here is a brother who got punched in the face by the police. It went viral, so we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it and then get our perspectives on this. Okay, so here it is.
He walked up, opened my door because my window don't work, right? Okay. And then I said, so what I did wrong? Yeah. He said, well, for one, your headlights are off under this weather. I'm like, okay. there's multiple people headlights off,
Okay,
first of
that's
all.
still a legitimate reason.
There's no rain.
It doesn't matter. You're still required to have headlights on.
Can you pull that law up?
Huh?
Can you pull that law up?
Yeah, when you step out of the car, I will.
Can you call your supervisor?
Huh?
Can you call your supervisor?
All right, go for it.
Exit the vehicle now. Exit the vehicle. Show me your hands.
Here.
I'm here. What is your reason, sir?
Step out.
What is your reason?
Step out now. All right. Get on the ground.
Oh, no, don't.
Get on the ground.
Stop fighting.
Put your hands on.
All right, now that's the first clip I seen, and that went viral, and it started a storm of complaints from the black community, and then this video here came out, and let's see if there's any difference.
Yes, sir.
Is there a reason why you're popping the door open like that?
I don't have a window that works. Is there a reason that you're pulling me over?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a reason why I'm pulling you over. For one thing, inclement weather, you don't have your lights on. Two things, you're not wearing your seatbelt.
It's daylight. I don't need the lights, and it's not weather. It's not raining.
Oh, this is inclement.
It's not raining.
Okay, I'm not arguing with you. I'm telling you why I'm pulling you over. Give me your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance.
No, call your supervisor. Why?
Excuse me?
Call your supervisor. Why did you pull me over?
27, 35. I'm a $50 driver. I've already told you.
Why did you pull me over?
Step out of the vehicle.
No.
Step out of the vehicle. 25 seconds. For 9-4, the driver just slammed the door and locked it. Cool. I've already told you. Okay. Okay. Right now you're under arrest for resisting. You understand? You're under arrest for resisting. The longer you take us on, the worse it's going to be. Open the door and exit, or we are going to break the window. Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting. Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting. Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting. Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting. I'm about to break the window. I'm about to break the window.
All right, go for it.
Exit the vehicle now. Exit the vehicle. Show me your hands. Here.
1033 at 1521 hours.
What is your reason? No, don't.
Put your hands behind your back. Hands behind your back.
Wait until you hear what.
All right, so that was the full context of what happened. What's your thoughts on the Blu-ray?
Okay, so I actually watched several different body cam footages, and of course we seen the initial video that made social media go kind of crazy. Now, I feel like he was wrong, and I feel like the police officer wrong. I feel like both of them were wrong in my opinion. But I'm a problem solver. I'm the type of individual where I like to prevent issues. I was a teacher for 11 years. And being a teacher, you deal with kids making the same mistakes every day, over and over and over. So I would communicate to them, hey, I will communicate cause and effect scenarios and kind of talk in parables just to help the young mind out, because as a teacher, you get tired of telling the same person the same thing every day. And a lot of times they don't get it of, hey, why you can't play basketball today? Why you can't participate today? So listen. If you don't get in trouble, if you follow directions, if you do this, you can prevent certain things from escalating. And so then when I start preaching that concept, then a lot of them start getting it. They start making the same mistakes. I said all that to say this. When the guy pulled him over and he asked, why did he pull him over? Well, first of all, I understand his window did not open. But me personally, I'm not opening my door when a cop pulled me over. I will wait for instructions for him to open my door for him to open my door if I have an issue with my window. Soon as he stopped me, I'm not finna jump fly with him and open up the door, bro. You asking for something tragic to happen to you. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. But when he asked why did he pull him over, the police officer actually told him why he pulled him over. And then, you know, he felt like that he was wrong, and then it escalated from there. But, you know, I believe that even though the young man was, you know, not being 100% complicit, it was too much. When they did bust, they could have busted the window open and just pulled him out without, you know, the hit to the face. Then when you pull him out, you punch him in the face, sucker punch him in the face. Like, that was just too much for me, straight up.
Yeah, I agree with what you said. I think as a father and as a black man, as a man who has been pulled over several times, been in some sticky situations with the police, sometimes when I'm dirty, sometimes when I'm dead wrong, and I done got myself out of them situations.
Facts.
Because I knew how to act in the presence of these people.
100%.
First of all, you got to understand who the cops are. You got to understand that this was the first slave patrol. Their actual job was to catch you, right, and question you and ask you what you doing, boy. What you got a traveling pass, blah blah blah. Same stuff they do to this day. It just changed to now they want your ID. So as a father, I'm still trying to figure out why we're not educating our children on how to deal with the police. Why is this your first? Listen, when you get pulled over by the police, understand right away, you're a black man, your life is in danger right away. So let me do whatever I can to get out of this situation and back home to my family. If I feel like something is wrong, that they racially profiled me or did anything wrong, then that is something that I'm going to take and I'm going to address it at a later date with a lawyer and the proper authorities. But what I'm not going to do is get tough with somebody with a gun and I'm not prepared to go all the way. Now, it's different if you're ready to go all the way now. If you're ready to get buck wild with the police and you're ready to say, man, I'm tired of this, then, hey, I salute you, I ride with you, bro. But if all you going to do is say no, 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 and resist, and then put your hands, cross your hands, let them punch you in the face, and then you, man, okay, I'm not resisting. Man, shut up, bro. You could have just listened to him in the first place.
Yeah.
What's the point of that? If you ain't finna do nothing,
yeah,
if you ain't finna get tough, what's the point of acting tough? And then they call your bluff, and now you on the ground crying for mommy and all that typical ninja mess.
Yeah. And you know the crazy thing, Sam, that you know he never filed a formal complaint.
He released the video on social media months after the incident because he was trying to get like some type of reaction. But my thing,
and that's fine. But what I'm saying is that when the sheriff, when they had the press conference about it, and the sheriff was beating around the bush, he was dodging all the real questions. But the one thing I can say that made it look like a attention grab was the fact that these people assaulted you, in my opinion, unlawfully. Just my personal opinion.
Yeah,
but you didn't even file a complaint, bro. Why are you gonna release it on social media without filing a complaint? If you file a complaint, you'll have more, you know, it'll hold more weight because, okay, I'm releasing this, but hey, I reported those police officers, etc. You know?
Right. Yeah, but see, the thing is, you know, I was upset watching the press conference with his dad on there talk. I was upset. It just bothered me because I'm like, bro, you didn't school your son, fam. I know how these police activate. I got a son out here. I'm scared too. I be scared. I know. So I educate him on what to do when he get pulled over. But I said, look, your first priority when you get pulled over is to make it home.
Yep.
When them people ask you for your information, you give it to them. I don't listen. You know how many times I've been pulled over for nothing, bro. I remember one time me and my wife was driving going to Racine, and it was like in the middle of the night. Was going to pick up our kids. Our kids had spent the night by our in-laws' house. So we driving. It's like I don't know, like midnight or something, man. And we going out there to pick the kids up because they can't sleep, you know, blah, blah, blah. So it was all right. So we driving and I make a wrong turn. I end up on this like backcountry road somewhere. I'm like, man, so I'm using the GPS, right? And I'm using GPS, and GPS telling me to keep going straight, whatever. So I'm driving like below the speed limit, really like 5 miles below the speed limit on this little country road. So the lady, the cop, I see the cop in the corner. Now I can see my head, my high beams, because I see the cop in the corner ducked off. So I told my wife, I said, look at the police over there, right? My wife is driving actually. So I'm in the passenger seat, but I say, look at the police over there. So anyway, we driving speed limit, ain't no big deal. As soon as we pass the cop get right behind us, turn the lights on and pull us over. Right? So my wife like, what? I didn't even do nothing. I said, I know you didn't do nothing, but you black. I'm black, you black, and we in Hunkyville, and it's midnight. She want to know what we doing out here. This is black folks got to realize this is the same as they did in slavery. What you doing out here, boy? Do you have a traveling pass? Where you going? Where you coming from? That's real. I know it's frustrating. I know it ain't fair and all of that. But this is what you have to do.
Yeah.
Either you're going to comply and play that game, or you're going to get a weapon and you're going to go all the way. If you ain't going to go all the way, shut up. Just shut up. You can. Everybody tough in the comment section, okay? But show me the person who done went to prison for popping one up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody tough. Oh man, I ain't doing it. Okay. All I know is all of us got pulled over. You know what happened? Everybody make it home, don't they? You know why? Because we understand the game and you play the game. You got to educate your babies on how to play this game until we get into a position where we don't have to play the game. Okay? But that's just what it is. Yes, they racist. Yes, it ain't fair. It's bogus. But I'm not going to have my son out here arguing with these people and get down.
Because one thing about police officers, bro, they want control. And if you don't give them control, they're going to take it. That's a fact.
Yeah, absolutely. They waiting for it. Most of these dudes, most of these big white boys become police officers. They got anger issues anyway. Most of them feel sexually inadequate. They feel inferior to black folks anyway. They don't feel like they're getting respected at home. So if a lot of them is be beating on their women and stuff, domestic violence and stuff like that, they have an issue with control. So when they tell you to do something, it's an ego thing. So when they say, "Hey, do this, do that," give me your ID. Oh, woo, right? They looking for you to not comply. They looking for you to talk. See, y'all be watching these YouTube videos from all these people telling y'all, "Oh, look, ask for a sergeant, ask for a supervisor, ask for this and that, ask them." Listen, that's great when you white. That's great when you white, and you got a passenger who's recording and stuff like that, and they know you live streaming. Some cops get afraid and they won't mess with you, but you get caught because they didn't know dude was recording. So
he did. He knew.
Oh, he knew.
Yeah, if you go watch the body, so like I watched like the whole thing, like and they showed different body cam footage. And so when the police officer, the one that busted the window open, when he was outside the police car, when he was setting the phone up, he said, "I'm recording too." You heard the police officer say, "I'm recording too," because he was letting them know he was recording. He said, "I'm recording too." I
do remember him saying that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but most of the time, if they don't know you recording, they gonna get real frisky with you now, and they're gonna get tough. And they don't like when they looking for you to get tough with them or run from them. They're gonna beat you up. And you know what? And the law gonna protect them.
Yeah,
law is gonna protect them 95% of the time. So
you
gotta make a decision, bro. I know it's frustrating. Listen, bro. One time I was at the park. Y'all know I go to the park every day, pretty much 5 days a week. I'm at the park, sitting down, minding my business. Now, sometimes I do videos out there. Sometimes I go out there and I read. You know what I'm saying? I just in my own little element, my own piece, and I read. Right? It's a relaxing spot for me. Now, I remember some police, a police officer. He bored. He at the park on break, or he supposed to be doing something. He probably just hiding or whatever. But he parked off in the parking lot, sitting there playing on his phone or whatever he doing. I'm sitting down on a park bench reading, literally reading, bro. Right? Reading this book. So dude, the cop started pulling out, and he parked on the main street by the park, inside the park. Get out, start walking over to him. I'm like, man, what is this dude doing? What was he finna ask me, right? So he come over, say, hey, how's it going, man? I said, I'm pretty good. How you doing? So I'm all right. So he just coming out here just to get you read, get reading you a good book. I said, yeah, man, just get some relaxation. What's going on? He said, oh, nothing much, man. Just chilling like you. Well, what you reading there? Now I'm uncomfortable, right? Because I'm reading the Black Holocaust, right? So I show it to him. I said, reading the Black Holocaust. So he says, oh, yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, so you come out here a lot? So I said, yeah, I come out here every day. I've been coming out here every day for about 15, 20 years, man. I said, what about you? You know what I mean? Now, mind you, I'm heated. I'm pissed. But I'm not finna give him what he's looking for. So I say, I come out here about 15, 20 years or something. What about you? I ain't seen you around here before, right? So now I'm flipping on him, making him feel like the outcast. I said, I ain't seen you around here before. So he said, oh, I just got assigned to this area, man. Usually I was on the north side, and then they signed me over here, man. All right, so you gonna smoke a little weed today or something? You gonna smoke a little blunt or something out here? I said, no, I don't smoke weed, man. I'm a grown man. I don't smoke weed no more. So, okay. All right. Just checking, man. It's okay if you are. It's okay if you are smoking. Yeah, I'm sure it would be, but I don't smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? What about you? I saw you was over in the car. Was you smoking over there? Thought I seen some smoke coming out of your car. He get the giggling and stuff. Oh, you're all right, man. You're all right. He walk off and he go back in his car and drive off.
Yeah.
Now, I could have taken that and got angry, right? I could have let him see my anger. And then you know what would happen? I'd been on the ground in handcuffs.
Been a whole situation.
A whole situation for nothing. I know he a jerk. I know he an asshole, and I know he a racist. And I'm not going to let him get me out my body.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to give him the satisfaction of what he's looking for.
Mm-hmm.
So he can say, oh, yeah, I went up to this. I disturbed this ninja's peace. I disturbed his peace while he was sitting there reading a book. Talking about some Black Holocaust, and I locked him up. Nah, you weren't finna get me like that.
Yeah.
I know how to play the game with him.
Bro, my last encounter with the police, bro, being pulled over, I had left the gym. It was late at night, bro. And I forgot why he pulled me over. I didn't even care because I know I ain't tripping. And I had my pistol under my seat though, because I got my license to carry. So, he pulled me over. I let all the windows down, all the lights on, you know what I'm saying? Hand on the wheel. So, he like, sir, what license registration? I said, yeah, I got, bro. And I did. I said, sir, why did you pull me over? Well, first, no. I said, why you pull me over? Then he told me, and I said, I have a weapon in the car. He was like, do you mind stepping out the car? I said, no, I don't mind stepping out the car. I said, it's under my seat. He didn't even look at the weapon. I just told him I had a weapon under the seat. So, he just kind of, looked around in the car, checked it out. Seen wasn't nothing going on. I got my pistol, got my license to carry. Plus I'm in Texas. You ain't gotta have a license anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Right. As long as it's concealed. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So man, shoot, I just hop back in my whip, let him do his job, and go on by my business. I ain't say one word to him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go back and forth with you, but I was gone in less than 5 minutes, and I had a pistol on me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I tell people on my Patreon all the time, bro. I got pulled over one time, man. I had 10 pounds of weed, fresh too, straight from Cali, man. Straight from Humboldt, man. I had 10 pounds of it in my boy trunk. You know what I'm saying? He had just picked me up, and we was going to a location to break it down. Right? I'm gonna chop it up into ounces, or a couple of pounds, and chop them up into ounces for a few people. So I got in the trunk, man, and my boy, he always got to pee. He always got to do some extra stuff, man. So he probably listening now. Shout out to my homeboy. So he be, he pull over in this parking lot, and he hop out and pee. Right now, before that, we had already stopped at like a Wendy's or something, some fast food place. So we still got the cups and stuff in the car. So he get back in. We hit the main road again. The police hop behind us. My boy get nervous. He changed lanes. I said, bro, just chill, fam. I said, you know what I'm saying? So then the police, they turn their sirens on because they see him trying to avoid them. They see him changing lanes. So he pulled over. So he nervous, he's sweating. I said, bro, listen, just chill. This is what you're going to do. They can't search your car, right? But they shouldn't want to anyway. let me do the talking, right? Anything happen, you know I got you. I ain't finna let you go to jail for me. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you ain't got to worry about snitching or nothing like that. Just chill. So anyway, the police come, and one cop come to his window, one cop come to my window. So they asked for driver's license and registration. Then they asked me for my ID, whatever. I gave it to them, and they said, "Hey man, so what? Yeah, we see you guys coming out of that shopping plaza over there, but all the businesses are closed. What are you guys doing over there?" So I jumped in and said, "We were over there eating, man." I said, "Man, you know how it is, man. When before we go back to the house, man, we got kids at the house. Kids gonna be asking us for why we ain't bring them no Wendy's and stuff like that. So we just pulled over somewhere to eat real quick, and now we're gonna go to the house." So they started laughing or whatever. So then they went and checked our IDs, came back, gave us, said everything was cool, no warrants, let us go. 10 pounds in the trunk, baby, in the trunk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No need to act nervous and none of that stupid mess. You gotta know how to talk to them people, man.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Outsell in the super chat with that 2-piece. Appreciate the love, fam. It says, peace and love, brothers and sisters. Thank you, good brother. Thank you for the support. All right, let's get to this one here, man. Another topic here, man. Now this one here I call secret haters, man. I came across one of the brothers sent me this video, man. They want me to discuss, and I thought this was I want to get your thoughts on it, man.
I don't know who need to hear this, but y'all need to watch out for those friends and family members that be willing to pay more and deal with a stranger than to deal with you and save money. Bro, my man's was just over my crib not too long ago. He got an Uber to somewhere, right? It's like 35 minutes away. The Uber wants $50. He's about to ice the $50 Uber. I stop him in his tracks. I say, gang, I can take you there. Just throw me 30. You feel me? You still saving a dub. You can probably get you some tree on the way. You know what I'm saying? Get a little food while you at the house. I don't know. They say 30. I said, you were just about to pay a $1 billion company $50 for a 30-minute drive. Gang, you can get in my car. You can put your feet up. You can smoke some weed. You can drink some liquor. You can FaceTime a bitch and say anything. You ain't got to worry about a stranger. Like, really spend more money with a stranger and feel comfortable with that than to spend money with their family and their friends and actually save bread.
All right. So now when I heard that got me thinking about all kind of stuff, different experiences I've been through with people like that, people who's supposed to rock with you, supposed to be your family, supposed to be your boys, but yet or whatever. And then they don't want to spend money with you. Whatever. But I'll let you take it away though.
Bro, that's really self-explanatory. If I'm being 100% honest, bro, like it's crazy, bro. Bro, you don't even want me to start talking about how many parents I done had, and it's sitting there. You know, one of them. We're not gonna talk about it. You know
yeah, I already know.
Like, come on, man. Like, you'll do this and you'll do that. You'll spend this with these people, but then somebody that you rock with, somebody that supports you and rock with you, you won't even. You know what I mean? Support them back, bro. It's crazy, and you have to really evaluate your friendships and even your relationships, bro. It ain't just friendships, even your relationships on how a lot of time there's no reciprocity, even with the woman you're dealing with. You know what I mean? Right. So, yeah, bro. I'm not into having relationships in my life where there's no reciprocity, bro. If there's no reciprocation on both ends, bro, you can't be around me, bro. I'm not dealing with you on no level. That's the type of person I am. So it was really self-explanatory. Do let it be known. We all can attest and probably have had the exact experience with somebody that we know personally, bro. And it's truly sad.
No doubt, man. And I'm gonna give an example from my time in the streets. But I got other examples too. But from my time in the streets, I can give several examples. One being, I remember when I was a youngster, I want to say late teens, right? And I'm sitting here like me and my boys getting together every day, right? And we smoking weed and playing NBA Live 98, right? I don't know if y'all remember NBA Live 98, right?
Oh yeah, for sure, 100%.
Yeah, we playing that. We playing Game Day, Madden. We getting it every day, and that's all we doing. We smoking. and we playing a video game. We ain't really doing nothing else. So and go mess with some chicks. So like I'm doing the math in my head, like, bro, we spending together like $40 a day on bud. Like it'd be cheaper if we just bought us an ounce. You know what I'm saying? Bought us an ounce and then, and smoke. We keep going to dude down the street buying a dime 4 times a day. Like we making dude plenty money. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't want to hear me. I skipped the super chat. My bad, bro. Let me see. Oh, I did. I see it here. Chef Joy in the super chat with that 5-piece. Appreciate the support, good brother. He said just showing some appreciate for the content. Congrats on the monetization, fellas. Thank you, good brother.
Appreciate that, Chef Joy.
Thank you, good brother. My bad for missing you, man. I don't know how I did that. Salute to you. But so I'm like, man, we spending all this money, right? And my boys didn't want to like start buying ounces. They just want to keep spending $10 every day. So I'm like, man, well, forget this. So I talked to the weed man. I said, bro, like what you gonna charge me for an ounce? Now this is back in the day, so back in them days, an ounce was like $60. So he like, man, this Mexican brick weed. So he like, man, give me 60. I said, bet, right? So he gave me, so I bagged it up into dimes and all that kind of stuff, right? So now I'm kicking it with the homies, right? Then when they, man, let's go holler at dude. Let's go get like 2 dimes from him. I said, man, here. You know what I'm saying? Just give it to me. I got it. So I give, oh man, what's up, man? Okay, boom. So the first time they gave me the 20, right? And I matched one with them, right? Matched one. But then I noticed the next day, they know I got, mind you, they know I got the bud, but they purposely not messing with me and going to the other dude again. So dude even told him, he said, hey man, your man got he got some weight on him. Right? He told them this. So I'm like, I said, bro, I come back over there by the crib. So I'm like, what's up? I said, y'all got some bud already? Yeah, we went on, you wasn't here, so we went and got some from dude. I'm like, dude, what the? Really? Come on, fam. Like, what kind of sense do that make? Why wouldn't you deal with me and I'm your guy, knowing I'm going to look out for you and the other dude ain't going to look out for you? Mm-hmm. I'm going to match whatever you buying because I smoke too. So why would you do that?
Yeah, like,
you got to be a secret hater. You got to secretly not want me to come up. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, man, he ain't coming up off me. That's that mentality. You know what I'm saying? That crab in the barrel mentality, man. So I started peeping that from a lot of different situations in the streets, man. Even when I started allegedly selling weed, like for real, and I wasn't just working with ounces and stuff, right? When I started moving pounds, I had my clientele, and I only dealt with at that time. I only dealt with weed dealers. You know what I'm saying? The only smokers I dealt with was like a couple of my cousins because I just look out for them. You know what I'm saying? But I only dealt with the dealers because the smokers is too much trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Running all over the town for $50. Ain't nobody doing that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Not when I got people who can call me, and every time they call me, it's $1,500 or better. So what's the point of? I ain't running around the city for no $50. So anyway, I have my clientele. So a family member of mine who I got nothing but love for, you know what I'm saying? Ain't try to do nothing but help him out, right? This dude see me how I'm moving, and he see a couple of the family members that's, buying a couple of little ounces from me and stuff like that, QP, little stuff, right? But he not only sell that little weight to them because they family. So he see that. This dude backdoor me and go get his own bud, right? Don't come to me and say, hey man, hook me up and say, what's the prices? He go get him his own plug and then backdoor me and go and get and talk to them behind my back and say, hey man, I got this for you, I got that for you, blah blah blah. I said, bro, this is ridiculous, man. I can give a million examples. so I got out the game anyway. But the point is, you can have people around you, and you can have love for them, and you can think that they rock with you and got love for you, but secretly they want you to fail, bro.
Oh, that's true. Oh,
Yeah,
100%.
or they don't want you to surpass them. They don't want you to surpass them. Like, as long as, like, they think you doing okay, but the moment they think you finna surpass them, man, they start acting funny. Now that's what it is, bro. It don't matter what it is. It could be a cars. It could be something petty as weed. It could be a damn dog. It could be whatever, bro. As soon as somebody think you a threat to them, or they hustle, then they're gonna secretly be hating on you, talking bad about you behind your back. Just filthy ass shit, man. So yeah, y'all be wary of people like that, man. Secret haters among you. You know what I'm saying? But let's get to the topic of the show, though.
Let's get to it.
The topic everybody want to hear about, Trump, man. So Donald Trump, man. So check this out. We all know Donald Trump been under fire with the Epstein list and stuff like that. He's been accused of being on the Epstein files. Elon Musk has accused him of that, and now it's a report coming out that the DOJ supposedly, allegedly told Trump earlier this year that his name came up in the Epstein files, and this is all alleged. I can't prove it. That's what they say on CNN. So Trump and the White House has denied it, but yesterday on CNN, there was a woman named Marie. I can't remember her last name, but y'all can see it on CNN YouTube page. She did an interview, and she was one of the Epstein accusers. Okay. Now, this woman says that when she was a teenager in the 90s, she says that Epstein and the Maxwell chick both had molested her or assaulted her or whatever. Now, she says that in one instance, she recalls Donald Trump coming over. She said she was in one of Epstein's offices doing some type of work for him, right? And mind, she was a youngster at the time. I think she was. Man, I don't want to say the wrong thing. I don't think she was a teenager. I think she might have been a young adult, like maybe in her 20s.
Yeah. Right.
So she says that she was doing some work for Epstein at the time, right? And she says that Epstein went to answer the door, and it was Donald Trump. And she said she was thinking like, wow, that's Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? And she said Trump walked in the room, and while she was sitting down and stood over her, like with his hands on his hips, like he was expecting something, right? So she said she like backed up and looked at him like with a mean mug. And she said once he seen her face, he backed up off of her. And then Epstein said, no, Donald, she's not for you. Come this way. And then she says that Donald started following Epstein to another room, and she heard Donald say, yeah, she's definitely not 16. Now, that's what the chicks say. Now, she says...
It's all alleged.
Yeah, it's all alleged. Now, check it out. She says she first told this story in 1996. Right? In the 90s, she first told this story. Mm-hmm. And she says that nobody did nothing about it. She said nobody did nothing about it. Everybody had silenced her and all this type of stuff or whatever. And now everybody talking about it, and she couldn't wait to retell her story. But she claims that all of this is documented. Some judge got the stuff sealed, but she said she first told this story in 1996. Now, if that's true, he did it. Trump did that, in my opinion. But hold on.
So,
brother, walking down around, big stepping in the super chat. Appreciate the love, fam. Coming through with the 2-piece. He says, "Can we get 78 up to 100K subs before December?" Yeah, man. On my main channel, that's what we need to do, man. I've been trying to do it, man. YouTube been hating on me, man. Every day, I get somebody at least 2-3 times a week. Somebody tell me they had to resubscribe to my page. YouTube unsubscribing them from my page, man. But that's what they be doing, man. Some straight haters. Salute to Ram, though. But go ahead, brother Blu-ray.
No, I'm saying, did she give a specific date and time and location?
Yeah, she said, I can't remember. I ain't got the quote because I don't want to play CNN footage. because they're gonna just they're gonna be hating. But yeah, it's on CNN YouTube page.
Okay, I'll check it out. Well, the reason I'm saying that because a lot of times somebody might say, "Hey, such and such said this, did this, and we were here on this specific day," and then if there is just like in the Diddy trial when they said something about Diddy was somewhere and he had a whole concert and this footage of him being somewhere else. You know what I mean? So, yeah, we don't know if it's one of those type situations, bro. So,
but but the thing is, this is what bothers me. We know Trump knows Epstein, and he used to hang with Epstein, but he's trying to pretend like he wasn't that close to Epstein, which is BS. That's cap. Like he should.
No, he wasn't close. He was cool with him, but he wasn't close because remember they fell out.
They was close, bro. Epstein came.
Okay, so I'm just asking. So what makes you think they were close?
Okay, watch this. Not only was he seen several times with Epstein, but Epstein was at his wedding to his first wife. He was invited. That was a small invite list. Epstein was invited, so you got to be close to somebody to invite them to your wedding. Then you using their private jet when your jet was down, right? It's several witnesses that say they seen Epstein and Trump together in the 90s, going to casinos together, palling around. They was friends. They was cool. They had a falling out. That's true, but they was cool. But I want to.
They were cool. They were cool 100%. Now I knew they used to rock with each other, but what I'm saying is that I know that Trump disassociated himself with him like way, not in the not during the 90s. But in the 2000s for sure.
All right, now also it's come up. Some old stuff has resurfaced. Old videos have resurfaced of Donald Trump saying creepy stuff about his kids.
Yeah. I done heard him say some stuff I didn't like. For sure.
Yeah. So let's play one of them. He said about his daughter Tiffany, I think.
Yours, and what does Tiffany have of Marla's?
Well, I think that she's got a lot of Marla. She's really a beautiful baby, and she's got Marla's legs. We don't know whether or not she's got this part yet, but time will tell.
He says the baby got his wife's legs, and we don't know if she's gonna have the breast yet. Time will tell. Now listen what he said about Ivanka.
If Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her.
Stop it! Oh, it's so weird. Stop. You know what? You are sick.
Far from protecting his daughter from being talked about as a sex object, he has encouraged it multiple times. On Howard Stern's radio show in 2004 and then again in 2006.
Welcome the lovely Ivanka Trump.
Still, even Ivanka seemed confused when talk show host Wendy Williams asked about things the two have in common.
What's the favorite thing you have in common with your father?
Either real estate or golf.
Donald, with your daughter?
Well, I was going to say sex, but I can't relate that.
Donald Trump has always been proud of his daughter.
I'd call collect to his office. I was probably, 10 years old. He would pick up the phone every single time, and he'd put me on speakerphone. It wouldn't be a long conversation. He'd introduce me to whoever was in his office.
And he was front row when Ivanka took to the catwalk during her short-lived career as a fashion model. Still, Donald Trump repeatedly points out how hot his daughter is, saying last year in a Rolling Stone article, "Yeah, she's really something, and what a beauty, that one. If I weren't happily married, and,
This man said, if I wasn't happily married and her father, he would be with her. He also said on Howard Stern before that this was some of the most disturbing stuff I ever seen. Now I talked about this on my channel before he ran for president the first time. When Howard Stern said, Howard Stern called this man's daughter a piece of ass in front of him. And Trump said, yeah, she sure is. Yeah, she. I said, what kind of Neanderthal caveman?
But you ain't, and I'm not saying every single white person, but I hear white people be talking crazy all the time, bro. It's just like, even when it comes to being, sexually active, bro, they be doing some weird stuff, bro. They be on some more stuff, bro. I'm just gonna be real with you.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, absolutely.
Like a lot of white people, bro, they say the craziest thing, and they be into the craziest thing, bro. Like especially the men, they just play too suspect for me on certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like they do the goofiest stuff, especially when they young.
Yeah, they be hitting each other in the nuts and all kind of weird stuff.
Like they do too much for me, bro.
But that's what they do, man. And I've been seeing a lot of them get creepy. I've seen Ted Cruz, Joe Biden. I've seen all of them just get real creepy in front of the cameras, like just nasty. But they get away with it. So, but anyway, it's my point of showing all that was to say this: it's not beyond the possibility that Donald Trump is into some young chicks, because I've heard Donald Trump several times. And matter of fact, let's not forget this. In the 90s, I gotta look it up. I should have had that for this right now. I should have had that. I'm gonna call my guy and let him, because he be researching all that stuff. I know he got it. But in the night, remember Donald Trump was accused of some of them beauty pageant chicks, them teen beauty pageant chicks, keep coming in the room while they was changing clothes. You remember that?
I remember that.
Yeah. So like, I mean, this ain't beyond the possibility, but it's a bad look right now for Trump to be not releasing them Epstein files. Now I'm gonna say this. I said this before on my other channel, but I'm gonna say it now. I know why he's not releasing it. He's not releasing it for the same reason Joe Biden didn't release it. Okay, he's not releasing it because he can't. This is bigger than Donald Trump. If Donald Trump releases that Epstein list with all those, you're talking about some of the world's most powerful people who are engaging in that type of behavior. If he does that, I promise you, Donald Trump will magically have a heart attack. He will magically be unalived immediately.
I can agree to that, brother.
No president is going to release that Epstein list because it's a matter of national security. If they release the Epstein list, now Trump's on the list, Bill Clinton's probably on the list, Hillary Clinton's probably on the list.
Well, we know Bill on there.
Yeah, and a bunch of other people going to be on the list from foreign nations. There are royalty from Europe, from England. You got people from Israel.
You got. We know for sure Prince Andrew paid old girl $11 million to be quiet, but you remember old girl mysteriously came up unalive back in April.
Yeah, absolutely. If listen, bro. Now Epstein lawyer just magically passed away this morning. Okay. Look,
are you serious,
bro? Epstein lawyer magically passed away this morning, bro. So this is what I'm trying to tell you.
What?
Ain't no way Trump is gonna release that list.
His lawyer passed. I did not know that, bro.
Yes, Epstein's lawyer magically. They just had a quote from him the other day, seeing it one of them networks, and then out of nowhere, the man passed away. Okay. Now the girl who said who snitched on Prince Andrew for messing with her, she magically committed suicide. Then they say Epstein committed suicide. Then there was another person. Who was the other person that they say connected to this trial committed suicide? It was another person. Me and my boy were talking about this earlier. It was another person. It's like 3 different people.
There's actually quite a few of them girls that was trying to expose it been came up, missing or remember the one in Australia got hit by a bus and some old bull crap. Well, it's crazy. And hold on, got hit by a bus in Australia.
Right. Absolutely. It's wild, man. It's wild. Yeah, Brandon Bay, I'm not going to monetize this video because I said that S word too many times because I know how YouTube, they're going to act funny about monetizing this one. But I appreciate y'all sending super chats though to make up for it. What's up?
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, what's up, Trill Will? I see you in the building, brother. But yeah, it's look, bro. At this point, you ain't finna never get that list. We ain't never finna get the real one. If they do release one, it's gonna be a watered down fake one. It's no way they can release that list when you got people from Israel, you got people from all of the American NATO, all of NATO.
Yeah.
All of NATO been on that island over there playing with them youngsters.
Do
you know what would happen? The damage that will be done if they release that list,
bro. It would get pandemonium.
They never gonna release that list ever. If they do release one, it's gonna be a fake one. It's gonna be some Mickey Mouse stuff on there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, man, you're on the same page with that. Because it's crazy how Ghislaine Maxwell is serving 20 years in prison for the crimes and being complicit to what she did with Epstein, but Epstein don't have a list. Epstein ain't did nothing wrong.
Facts.
But she's still serving 20 years. That don't make sense.
Hey, you gotta make it make sense. It don't make sense. What's up, Coach? My brother Coach in the building. What it do? Yeah, like you said, it don't make no sense. If Epstein ain't did nothing wrong, what this woman locked up for? I seen somebody, what's his name? I forgot his name. He's a lawyer too. I forgot his name. But he's a well-known lawyer. I forgot his name. Anyway, he's a Jewish guy. But I seen him on TV today.
You're not talking about Bugsby, are you?
No. He's an old guy. I think he was around when the OJ trial.
Oh, okay.
Alan Horshowitz,
something like that. I know what you're talking about.
Alan Horshowitz or Shorshowitz.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah.
Okay, but him, he was on there trying to talk about how Maxwell needs to be let out. Maxwell needs to be let out. She should be allowed to testify and tell Congress what she know, and she should.
Bro, the Republicans voted against it. They don't want her to testify.
I know. They don't want her to testify, bro. Because I'm telling you, bro, they will Maxwell will have an accident. Yeah, Dorshowitz, thank you, family, in the chat. Yeah, Maxwell will have a mysterious accident. I'm telling y'all, watch this. If they get close to her testifying, either she gonna come in there and say something ridiculous like, "Oh, I never."
And she know everything.
Yeah, she know everything. Now, either she gonna come in there and lie and say, "I never seen Trump anywhere near Epstein," or I only supplied girls to Epstein himself. There are no clients. She can do that, and they'll give her some time off, or help her out or something like that. But if she even think about telling the truth, you watch what I tell you, it's gonna be a prison riot.
Yeah, it's gonna get ugly. She start telling the truth, spill out of bed, bro. Ooh-wee.
Man, they're gonna blame it some Mexican mafia member for unaliving her. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna say she was a casualty of some type of prison riot. That's what's gonna happen. But ain't no way. So anybody that's waiting on that list, trust me, y'all, we ain't never gonna see that list, man.
Did you see her brother on Piers Morgan show?
Yeah, I seen the brother on there talking about he don't believe Epstein unalived himself at all.
Yep, Megyn Kelly said the same thing. So yeah, bro, it's a conspiracy behind that, and it's a reason. All of a sudden, Trump said it's a made-up hoax. Nah, he found out what's really going on. He got we ain't getting in that. But on the flip side, I honestly believe that they keeping all the information themselves to do what Epstein was doing to these different foreign countries to get certain policies and get control over some of the other countries. That's my personal opinion. I could be wrong, but that's what I think they're doing.
I think they're using. I dropped the link in the chat for you, Will, if you want to come and speak on it.
Yeah, I think they're using it as leverage, bro. To get some things done.
Yeah, absolutely, and anybody would. I would too. If you got that information, and you got the world's most powerful people, it makes you dangerous, and it makes you a target, but it also makes you powerful within reason. So if you know how to play that and say, hey, look, I need this, I need that. You know what I'm saying? I need you to do this and that. You can get people to do what you want them to do. But if you overstep your boundaries, they're unalive you now.
No, thanks.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, so yeah, it's crazy out here. What's up, young Abel? But yeah, I got the link in the chat for Will if you want to come up here and chop it up real quick before we get up out of here. And let me see if we got said Candace better be careful. Candace Owens she getting sued right now by the French president suing her for saying that his wife is a dude.
No. That's already over with.
Oh, it's over? What happened?
Oh, I'm gonna send you a video, but come to find out, remember Piers Morgan bet Candace Owens $100,000. Piers Morgan lost. Candace Owens won $100,000 for Piers Morgan. Nah, that's over with, bro.
I gotta see that.
It came out. It's true that it's a man.
Well, I gotta see, man, because I just seen about 3 hours ago they were suing him. Let me see. But my brother Trill Will, what to do, bro?
What's up with it, General?
Oh, chilling.
What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Blu-ray?
What's your take on this Epstein list?
It's so many doggone levels. There's so much levels of corruption going on right now, dog. It is not even funny. First of all, did y'all know that Donald Trump at his wedding December 20th, 1993, guess who was in the attendance at his wedding to Marla Maples? Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah. That's what I was just telling Blu-ray.
Yeah. Guess who was listed in the court documents in the Southern District of New York? Him essaying a 13-year-old girl and a 12-year-old girl. Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein. Katie Johnson.
Are you serious?
Yep. Look up Katie Johnson. You can Google and you look at the deposition yourself. Like the deposition is public knowledge. Like let's see, what else is Donald Trump doing?
Hold on. Stay right there.
Yeah.
If it's public knowledge, why haven't the Democrats used it against him?
They already used it against him.
I never heard of that though. I never heard that talking about.
That story been got quashed. They threatened Katie Johnson's family, her mom, her sisters. They threatened her entire family, her boyfriend. They was going to kill her if she went in front of a jury and said anything about Donald Trump doing what he did in that deposition. That deposition is listed on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna look for it and I'll send it to you tonight, General. I'll let you look at it.
Yeah, for sure. So
please do. I want to read that.
It would tell you all kinds of disgusting filth and fault that Donald Trump did to this little girl. It's disgusting. Trust me when I tell you.
Let me shout to Brandon Bay in the super chat. Appreciate the love, fam. With that 5-piece, it's crazy. Trump said it though. He can unalive someone in the street and he will get away with it. He said prophetic words. Well, he understands his base, but now with this Epstein stuff, they ain't letting him get away with this one because nope. They ain't letting him.
Yeah. All his supporters, they want to see it.
Yeah, they ain't letting him get away.
No, they campaigned on it. That's the reason why they want to see it.
Right.
Dumb Bongino, all of them were doing podcasts. They were all oh, we're going to release the files. The Democrats are listed on the files and all this stuff. And it's funny that Democrats are telling everybody to release the list and the Republicans are the ones blocking it. So who's protecting the PDF files out here? Who's who? Because if the Democrats word was on that list, they wouldn't be petitioning for them to release the list, would they? Nope. But Donald Trump going around talking about Barack Obama committed treason, he ain't gonna get charged with nothing because he has immunity under the Supreme Court. New thing that they did last year, thanks to Donald Trump. Donald Trump just shot himself in the foot. So they wet dream about arresting Obama ain't gonna happen. But they only brought up Obama's name because they know they bring that black man's name up. It's gonna energize his base to go act stupid and crash out, and they're gonna forget about this Epstein file and talk about Obama.
It's a distraction.
Hey, let me go to you, brother Sidafa.
That's my name.
Go ahead, brother.
So how I feel about the Epstein, we are never going to see that Epstein list. Never. Because the reason why we're never going to see it because there's a lot of powerful people. I'm talking about powerful people on that list. And if that list ever releases, it's going to change the world forever. And America itself. So, and the reason why I believe Trump won't release that list because he's on the list himself, I believe. I think he is. And
no, they told him today that he knew in May that his name was all listed up in that list. But it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure it out, though.
If you look at his past, he's been accused of these type of crimes for decades now. So it wouldn't surprise me if he's on the list at all. And
go ahead.
And some of he probably has friends that are on the list too, and some other powerful people too. So that's why we would never see the list.
I'm gonna say something now. I have no evidence that this is true. This is just my speculation, right? Now this is just my speculation. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this. When Trump was running for president, all you heard was, "Oh, Biden and them need to release the Epstein list. Release the Epstein list. Release the Epstein list." Right now, the Trump is president. Trump saying ain't no Epstein list, and the Democrats saying release the Epstein list, release the Epstein list. I'm gonna tell you what this is the politics. Both sides know that any person that releases that list is a goner, which is why they both know nobody can release that list because it's too impactful to the world. So what they doing is playing politics. Trump played politics to get elected, and he told everybody about Clinton and Epstein. Now he in there, and he know he on the list, and the Democrats like, go ahead and release it. Now they really don't want him to release it because either way, if it gets released, it's gonna be a firestorm of NATO. You're gonna have people from Israel, you're gonna have people, the UK, all our allies, former U.S. presidents, current U.S. presidents, royalty, Saudi princes, all kind of people is involved with this situation, allegedly. Fortune 500 company people, oil tycoons, all the wealthiest people, insurance, the people who own insurance companies, sit on these boards. They all is involved. So what Trump do? They distract y'all with Diddy. Like I told you, they distract you with the Diddy.
You're right about that.
And then on top of that,
they're now trying to distract people with Obama now.
There you go, brother.
Hey,
now,
78. Look at that link I just posted in the chat. Click on it. It's the court documents from the Southern District of New York. And she went under the pseudonym of Katie Johnson. There was another little girl named Maria that happened to at the same time.
Okay, let me see if I can. I gotta go to YouTube and see if I can click on it.
Yeah, click on that list. That's for YouTube Blu-ray. Click on that list.
Let me see. I'm gonna try to share the screen. Once I click on it, let's see where it's at here. All right.
Oh, why are you looking that up? Did you know that the Epstein's defense attorney, he suddenly died yesterday?
Yeah, we was just talking about that.
And did you know that James Comey's daughter, who ran the charges up on Jeffrey Epstein, she got fired suddenly?
Oh yeah. We talked about that last week.
Maureen Comey. Yeah, she got fired. Suddenly.
Yeah, they fired her.
Yeah, because Donald Trump name is all listed up in there. Prince Andrew, Bill Clinton.
I think Bill Clinton.
A whole bunch of people's name is in there. A whole bunch of people's name is in there. I want everybody whose name on that list to be arrested.
I'm gonna look at that. Let me. I don't want to show it on the screen right now. I'm gonna. Let me do my due diligence, and then we're gonna do a show on this next week.
Yeah, make sure you send it to me too, 78.
I'm about to text it to you now, Blu-ray. Hold on,
Boy, there's so much stuff that I don't find out digging into this case, bro. It'll make your head spin because of the fact that it's so much. Like, I don't understand how anybody could not believe that Donald Trump was on that list when there's thousands of pictures of Donald Trump. And then you got to listen to what Donald Trump said.
People have been accusing him of these crimes of rape since the 1970s. So it was
no, it's worse than that. Donald Trump has been fantasizing about his own daughter for years. He went on Howard Stern show and Howard Stern called his daughter ass.
I was just playing that. Let me play it again.
Yeah.
I was playing it, but I didn't play the.
I got some pictures to show you, but I don't know.
What does Tiffany have of Marla's?
Well, I think that she's got a lot of moral. She's really a beautiful baby, and she's got Marla's legs. We don't know whether or not she's got this part.
If Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her. You know?
Stop it! Oh, it's so weird. Stop. You know what? You are sick.
Far from protecting his daughter from being talked about as a sex object, he has encouraged it multiple times. On Howard Stern's radio show in 2004 and then again in 2006.
Welcome the lovely Ivanka Trump.
Still, even Ivanka seemed confused when talk show host Wendy Williams asked about things the two have in common.
What's the favorite thing you have in common with your father?
Either real estate or golf.
Donald, with your daughter?
Well, I was going to say sex, but I can't relate.
Yeah, do the creep, man.
Yeah, but did you know this though? Donald Trump told Stormy Daniels and Katie Johnson that they both reminded him of his daughter. And did you know that there was an escort agency out in Arizona that Donald Trump used to frequent? He got blacklisted from because of all the weird stuff he used to do with the young girls out there. It was called the Camel View Limos and Entertainment, but they since went out of business. It's kind of hard to find the information on it, but if you look hard enough, you'll find it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's a lot of stuff, man. If you go back and look at a lot of the the accusations against Trump, allegations. Trump has settled a lot of stuff.
6 times.
He has settled so many sexual cases, and not on top of that, it kind of puts you in the mind of Oscar De La Hoya. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Oh yeah, that dude got a weird case too.
Man, Oscar got hellified cases that nobody even talk about, bro. I'm like, bro, it's no way if this dude was black, he could walk around and nobody would questioning this stuff. Like, this is crazy. But anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna review these documents that Will sent me, and if you got something else, send it to me, Will, so I can send it to Blu-ray, so we can be prepared for next week. Because I don't want to talk about it, and I ain't educated on it. I want to be able to look at it and stuff first.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And then see what's what.
I'm studying up on this so-called Russia hoax that they lied about, and that, like, you got people like George Papadopoulos popping out now who pleaded guilty to his crimes and went to jail for it. Roger Stone, who got found guilty, witness tampering, and all kind of other stuff. It's so much stuff with this administration.
This is what I'm trying to figure out, though. This is my question to you, Will. When the fuck did America become like this fucking pro-Russia shit? Like, what the fuck had happened where
I think Russia got Trump on something.
Donald Trump went to Russia, Moscow in 2013, and Vladimir Putin being the ex-KGB agent that he is, he got some dirt on Donald Trump.
Don't tell me about that. The P tapes is real.
Yeah, but look, think about it. Trump tried to build Trump Tower Moscow in 2013, and the deal almost closed until national security peaked game on it. That's when all that talks went, because remember, Don Jr. came out and said that all our money runs from Russia, because they couldn't get loans here in the United States because Donald Trump was so bad with money. So, like, just think about this though, General. Like, every president that we've had in our lifetimes, I'm talking about all the way from Jimmy Carter up to now, has never been a mention of Russia being involved in none of our politics until Donald Trump came along. The only time you ever heard of Russia, Vladimir Putin, because remember, Reagan was the one that told Mikhail Gorbachev to tear down that wall.
Right.
He said that on national. I remember it because I was in elementary school when that happened.
Yeah, tear down that wall. I remember.
Yep. He told Mikhail Gorbachev to tear that wall down. And ever since then, like, Russia pretty much been known outside of the world as the enemy of all enemies to everybody. I mean, even when I served in the military, that was a known fact. But all of a sudden now we're besties with Russia now. Because remember, during the pandemic, Donald Trump was sending emergency supplies to Vladimir Putin, despite having thousands of people die every day here in America. Remember, Donald Trump, before he took office again, had like 13 conversations with Vladimir Putin before even becoming president, violating the Hatch Act. So all of this stuff that they be screaming about, Obama committed treason and all these people committed treason and all that, everything that they yell is every accusation they yell is a incriminating cry from inside the house. They always do what they claim everybody else is doing. Just like they said, Joe Biden is weaponizing the Department of Justice against him. That's a lie. He's weaponizing the Department of Justice to go after lawyer firms, to go after TV stations. Like, Stephen Colbert just lost his job. Like, they're going after everybody to silence everybody to keep us all stupid.
Stephen Colbert got fired?
Yep. His show's over next year in May.
Wow.
They ended the Tonight Show, over 30 years of history, the #1 nighttime show on CBS. They're ending it.
I know they got rid of PBS.
Yep, PBS, NPR. The plot is, as long as they can keep all of us stupid, as long as they can keep you not knowing real history in this country, they're going to be able to run a mill and do whatever they want, because just like the Daughters of Confederacy convinced the United States that the Civil War was fought because of state right and not because of owning slaves, that because the white shirts and the red shirts in the White League and the Daughters of Confederacy and the Children of the Confederacy all went around lying about it. Because remember, all these Confederate statues and monuments weren't put up after the Civil War. They were put up years and years later after, as an intimidation tactic to black folks. See, I need us, black folks. I need all of us to start learning our real history and learn how much we actually contributed to America being America. Because if it wasn't for black folks, America wouldn't be America at all.
Indeed.
That's true.
Brother.
True.
Blu-ray, what you got? What's your thoughts on it? Any closing thoughts on this topic?
Nah, man, shoot, man. We cooked, man. We did some good cooking today, man. Shout out to Will and the other brothers coming through, man. Dropping knowledge, brother.
Yes, indeed, bro. Brother Sandafa, you got any closing words, brother?
Not much. Salute to everyone. This was a good podcast to talk, and I'm glad to talk about the Epstein stuff and et cetera, et cetera.
Yes, indeed. Brother Trill Will, give us some closing thoughts. Tell people they can find you.
Man, I ain't got to work tonight, man. I'm finna do another video. I did one earlier, but I'm gonna do another one. Cause you got me wanting to cook now.
You can
It's so much. It's so much stuff that come out. Y'all can follow me on my channel, Trill Will LDBC or nothing here on YouTube. I'll be going live. Now my schedule done changed. Now I start going live on Wednesdays, and on Sundays and on Friday nights. So.
Okay. That's a bet.
Yeah, I'm finna go live. Salute to you, General.
All right, hey, drop your link in the chat.
Hold on, let me grab one real quick. Let me grab one real quick.
So people know where it's at. Check out Trill Will over there cooking. Yeah, man, I appreciate y'all joining us, man. I'm gonna try to get more busy on this channel, more active, man. As now that we monetize, I'm gonna try to get more active. And so if y'all got any topics y'all want me to discuss, me or Blue Way, feel free to hit us up on Instagram and hit us up. Just send me some topics, whatever on Instagram. You see a crazy video or something you want us to chop it up on No 304 show about, I definitely do that, man. So appreciate y'all. Much love, man. Much love to the chat, super chat. Everybody came through showing love. We're gonna holler at y'all in a minute. We up out of here. Peace.